YouTube knife people, look what we got here. But before we talk about this fine piece, everyone check out Tim's School of Fish. Great channel, great guy. He's now an ambassador as well for Rosecraft Blades. So go over there, check out his channel, give him a like, subscribe, tell him BigJ sent you over. If you want to learn more about him, he was on our live show a couple of weeks ago. So just head on to that live show and check it out, and you'll learn a lot more about him and see what he's got to offer. But he does a lot of good reviews, a lot of nice 1-minute reviews, as well as long-term reviews, as well as dyeing scales the way he wants them and stuff like that. So you can learn a lot just from watching his channel. Now, to get into the things today, guys, I finally found me a buck 500 Duke. This right here, I'd been looking for one. Thought about buying the rosewood one from Buck Knives, but I kind of wanted an older one in micarta, which you see here is what we have. And I wanted a pre-86, which we got one. Now, I don't know how well that's going to come in. Let's see if I can get it to focus pretty good here, but as you can see, it just says Buck 500, then USA, with no marking beside it. It is in the scroll script as well, and that means it's a pre-86 knife set. This knife was made between 72 and 86. Now, if we look at the overall condition of the knife, this thing is actually in really good condition. The pictures that I saw online just don't do this justice. Before I bought it, I figured the bolsters would come a little scratched up. You know how the bolsters get. They get those Mars in them and whatnot, and this thing is a fingerprint magnet. But yeah, look at these bolsters on this thing. I mean, it's just a clean piece. The guy advertised it as never been used, never sharpened. And after getting it, I do believe that. It does look to have just a factory edge on it. But guys, this right here is just a top-notch piece. Got this off All About Pocket Knives. I think the guy's asking $85 for it. It didn't come with a sheath. I did buy a sheath from Buck's website for the 500. This ran me like $24. The knife was $85, and I think with tax and shipping and everything, it was $92. So altogether, I got $82 and $24 by the time it was said and done for the sheath. So, a pretty decent deal for a pre-86 Duke 500. I'll take it any day of the week. Now, if we look our blade centering here, let's see how good we are on this centering. Pretty dang good, guys. Maybe a little bit to the show side, but definitely not rubbing or anything. Let's look at the back spring on this thing. You are going to have a little bit of gappage here and there because it is a lock back, but she is pretty tight. We got real smooth transitions. You do feel the pins sticking up, but I mean, they're supposed to, but this is just a well-made knife. Last Friday I was looking for something. I was trying to get a GEC, and getting them things on the drop just frustrate you. So I decided going All About Pocket Knives, and I just ran into this thing. And after I told my old Tyler back in West Virginia that got me one, he knew exactly which one I got and who sold it to me. Because he'd bought off the buyer before, off All About Pocket Knives. But, my buddy Boston Blade Reviews, he's got one of these, and his is new old stock with the box, original sheath and everything. Now, I am looking for an original era sheath for it. So if anyone has a line on one, let me know and I'll grab it. But this right here is going to do that. I haven't put that in the sheath yet. Definitely don't want to because I don't want to mar anything up. But it's just nice to have the knife and a sheath for it all together at once. But guys, let's just do some measurement here. Let's see what this thing's all about. We'll put her on the 4, the overall length. Goes all the way to, let's put her straight here. All the way to about 11.5. So, well, say 11 3/8 maybe. So it's 7 3/8 inches long open. As far as the blade, we'll stick her on the 7 here. It goes all the way to 10 1/4. So she's 3 1/4 inches, counting the tang. We'll just do cut length. Cut length looks like it's about 2 3/4. Excuse me. But guys, I'd been wanting one, and I finally ran into one. It's nice to have one with a skull script, that scroll script as well. You know, my buddy at work brought one of these in, and his was just like this, but it was a lot, you know, it was heavily used. And I was trying to get it off of him, but he really wasn't interested in selling it. So I'm really glad I held out and got one that I really wanted. I didn't buy one of the newer ones from Buck because I wanted a micarta one. And let's just look at this micarta here. Let's see if we can just get it to zoom in. It's just the lighting in here with how shiny these bolsters are is just kind of impossible sometimes. But look at that micarta. Guys, this is a well-finished piece. We know we always talk about the fit and finish and the QC and everything, but the lockup is tight. There's absolutely zero blade play. Zero blade play in this thing. So I am very glad I held out and got this piece right here. What I want to do is I just want to look at it and compare it to another great buck that I got not too long ago. And just look at these side by side. But this is the 112 nickel silver bolsters in a drop point. Sorry, I can't quit coughing, but look how close these are. You know, the 112 is just a hair longer, but with that drop point blade, that's that S30V drop point. You know, this is some type of ebony wood, but that dark ebony wood. But just look at these and how well they kind of match up. I am looking to get the 110 to match this as well, and then I'll have all three tight pieces. But, you know, we look at these side by side. The 112 is a lot thicker of a knife, and you got that finger choil, whereas the 500, you just a classic blade. Just a classic blade. Now, let's also weigh these, since we're looking at them, and we want to see what we're doing here. So we got 0 ounces. Let's put the Duke on here first. So the 500 Duke, 4.75 ounces. Let's see what this 112 weighs. 6.15 ounces. So you know, that is a lot beefier of a blade. But to be honest with you, I'll probably never look at this thing. I'll probably never use either one of these blades, to be honest with you. They're just too magnificent. But guys, like I said, I'd been waiting and waiting to get one of these, and I just held out because I knew what I wanted. And that's a problem with this game, is once in a while you just got to hold out and wait until what you're actually desiring comes up for sale and you can find a good, decent deal on it. Because I had thought about getting the newer model in that, I think it's rosewood, the rosewood version of this that Buck had put out not too long ago. But I was like, I just can't. I just wanted the micarta one so bad. And we got some oil here. I did oil this. I just wanted the micarta one so bad after seeing Kevin's Boston Blade review. So I held out, and holding out paid off. It definitely paid off. So that's a little advice in the game is, you know, if you got plenty of inventory and you got plenty of blades, don't rush it. You can buy stuff here and there in between to kind of get yourself through. But if you hold out, it'll pop up eventually. Eventually, someone will help you out, or you'll just find it, you'll run into it, and you'll be very happy that you held out. So guys, I am highly pleased with this piece. So I'll probably put this video out tonight. It is Friday. Let's see what time it is, about 5:13 p.m. So I'll probably put this video out tonight. And tomorrow, I'm heading over to Indiana for that Case Knife event. I think J.O. Ventures is going to be there. Byron Kennedy will probably be there. I also heard from Radio Geek, so it'll be a good time over there. And again, don't forget to check out Tim's School of Fish. Tell him Big J sent you over. Like, subscribe, leave him a comment. He'll talk to you in the comments. While you're at it, like and subscribe to this channel, and be sure you check out the Happy Hour live chat this week. We've got Gunslinger Cal coming on. Great traditional guy. You'll definitely... if you're into traditional blades, you definitely don't want to miss this one. And of course, we got some killer giveaways that are going to happen, and we're going to start a decent one for this month, and someone might win something a little special. So, guys, here's one last look at her. Again, just a classic blade. So glad I waited. So glad. Again, I'll probably never use it. It'll probably sit in my buck display table and live its life there. alongside its sheath. It'll probably sit just like this for years to come, and I'll pull it out every month or so and admire it and clean it and make sure it's up to par and put it right back. All right, guys. Hey, it's been 10 minutes. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment.